Welcome to my channel today. I'm just going to talk about myself and tell some fun facts. My name is Lillian, and I'm 14 years old. I was born in Germany, but my family roots are from Nigeria. My first language is German, my second language is English, and my third language is Edo, which is a language spoken in Nigeria. My favorite colors are red and black. I don't know why, but I've always loved those colors. They match my style and my personality the best. My favorite aesthetics are Y2K, streetwear, and 2000s fashion. I love everything about the Y2K vibe, from the outfits to the accessories and the whole aesthetic. If I could live in a Y2K-inspired world forever, I probably would. One thing about me is that I get attached to people really quickly. I'm very clingy when I care about someone, and I'm also very protective. Sometimes I worry too much and overthink everything. If you're important to me, I'm always checking if you're okay and making sure everything is fine. One of my biggest hobbies is making videos. I absolutely love Toca Boca. It is one of my favorite games ever, and I could spend hours creating stories and coming up with ideas. I love turning my imagination into videos and sharing them with people. That's one of the reasons I enjoy content creation so much. My favorite foods are pizza and mac and cheese. If I could eat them every day without getting tired of them, I probably would. My favorite sweets are Snickers and M&Ms. My favorite singer is Billie Eilish. I love her music and her style, and she's been one of my favorite artists for a long time. Now let's talk about one of my favorite subjects ever, the Vampire Diaries universe. If you've watched my videos or talked to me before, you probably already know that I'm obsessed with the Vampire Diaries, the originals, and legacies. I could literally talk about them for hours. Starting with the Vampire Diaries, some of my favorite characters are Bonnie, Caroline, and Enzo. Bonnie is honestly one of the strongest characters in the whole show. She sacrificed so much for everyone, and she deserved so much better. Caroline is one of my favorites because I loved watching her character development throughout the series. And Enzo is just Enzo. I loved his personality and his relationship with Bonnie. Now let's talk about the characters I don't like. In the Vampire Diaries, I really dislike Silas. I know some people love him, but I never liked him. I also really dislike Kai as a person because he did terrible things, but at the same time, he's one of my favorite villains because he's such an interesting character. He's funny, chaotic, unpredictable, and every scene with him is entertaining. So even though he's a villain, I still enjoy watching him. I also never liked Alaric very much. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but I've never been a huge fan of him. Moving on to the originals, my favorite characters are Rebecca, Klaus, and Haley. Rebecca deserved happiness after everything she went through. Klaus is one of the most complicated characters in the entire universe, and that's one of the reasons I like him. And Haley was an amazing character and an amazing mother. The characters I hate the most in the originals are Esther, Esther's sister, and the Hollow. The Hollow caused so much chaos, and I was always annoyed whenever she was causing problems. Esther also made me angry so many times throughout the show. Then we have legacies. My favorite characters are Hope, Lizzie, and MG. Hope is one of my favorite characters in the entire TVDU universe. She's powerful, loyal, and she's gone through so much. Lizzie became one of my favorites because of how much she changed throughout the series. And MG is just one of those characters that I always enjoyed watching. Now for the Legacies characters I don't like. I still don't like Alaric there either. But one villain that I absolutely love is the Necromancer. Yes, he's annoying. Yes, he's dramatic. Yes, he's a villain. But I can't help it. I think he's hilarious. Every time he appeared on screen, I knew something crazy was about to happen. Honestly, if someone starts talking about the Vampire Diaries, the originals, or legacies around me, I will probably talk for hours. I love discussing characters, storylines, ships, villains, favorite moments, and all the crazy things that happened throughout the shows. Besides all of that, I'm just someone who loves being creative, making videos, telling stories, and having fun. I'm not perfect. I overthink, I worry too much, and I'm sometimes dramatic, but I care a lot about the people around me. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you guys.